Hello. I felt super reflective today, so I thought I'd turn the camera on and talk to you all. I was just thinking of the reasons that inspired me to start a YouTube channel. I feel like YouTubers usually address that when they're pretty successful. I'm not successful yet, I'm working on it, but I just wanted to talk to you all about that. I would say the number one inspirational person is my mom. She really inspired me about food. I mean, she filled our house when we were growing up. She filled our house with freshly made Pakistani food every day, from different types of doughs for rotis and parathas and naan to curries that are specific to the region of Pakistan that we're from. And she would also watch a lot of cooking shows with me, and that also really inspired me. So I would say that's probably the number one inspirational factor behind me making videos today. The second thing that kind of has pushed me in that direction is in 2019 I was working with a friend to understand how a food truck works, because I really wanted to start one, but I didn't want to put all this money into it and it be a disaster or a failure. I just wanted to learn the business aspect of it first. And so I was really getting into that when the pandemic happened. I was gonna help out a few different food trucks and kind of be a fly on the wall and help them run the business and stuff and sort of understand it. And when the pandemic happened, that kind of fell apart, and it derailed, and I sort of lost momentum. And so I think that was probably the number two inspirational factor behind me making YouTube videos. And I think the third one is probably the pandemic itself. And I know that sounds ridiculous that, you know, the pandemic has motivated me to make YouTube videos, but this pandemic has been so tough for everyone, more so for some people, but I think it has forced us all to be super introspective and really pushed us to hone in on our strengths and our weaknesses. And I feel like if it wasn't for COVID, if it wasn't for this pandemic, I wouldn't have forced myself to slow down and think about what I really want to do and be alone with my thoughts and discover other ways to express myself. And I think it did that. I think after 2 years of this pandemic, I have found something that I really enjoy, that makes me happy, and I want to share it with the world, and I want to share it with you all. So I think I was just, you know, I was doing kind of monotonous stuff a little while ago earlier in the day, and I was thinking of all these things, and I'm like, what are the inspirational factors that, you know, pushed me towards making YouTube videos? And I would say number one is my mom. Number two is the food cart idea I had at the beginning of the pandemic, and the third is the pandemic itself. So I just wanted to share that with you because you know, you're my audience, and I don't want you to just see the happy, structured version of me. I also want you to understand that, you know, I'm feeling emotions the same way that everyone else feels emotions, and that you can connect with me on that emotional level. What do I want to say? So thank you for your support. Thank you for all of your comments and all of your feedback, and I hope that I reach a spot while creating these YouTube videos where I feel like I've made a difference and that I've connected with you all on a personal level. So, thank you.